I love my space, and for me to break that for somebody, it would just have to be like a really special person.
Drake has a history of having bad luck with women, but man, this one sure takes the cake. The 35-year-old Toronto native's relationships are always under constant discussion, whether it's by the media, his fans, or himself. This time, though, his playboy ways may be landing him in the hot seat of a courtroom. In early January, rumors flew that Drake had been accused of putting hot sauce in a condom after a one-night stand with an Instagram model. Yeah, we were pretty speechless about it at first too. But what would compel Drake to do such a thing? And how did it all go down in the first place? On January 9th, a notorious Instagram gossip account named @TooMuchHotTea absolutely dragged Drake through the mud for his alleged spicy tryst with an unnamed model a few weeks prior. The post was pretty specific about the whole encounter, and we will spare you the majority of the gory details. However, the post noted that the two went back to his hotel room after a party, where they smoked weed and hung out for a little while. After a few moments, Drake asked her if she would want to have sex, and when the model consented, he retreated to the bathroom and came out with a condom on. After the session, when he went to dispose of the condom, the IG model rushed to the trash and dug it out, keen on emptying the contents out inside of her. From there, she was met with a surprise. She claimed that she immediately felt a burning sensation, and when Drake came out of the bathroom once again to see what all the fuss was about, he admitted that he had dropped a packet of hot sauce in the condom to prevent the exact situation that was occurring. Wow, there are truly no words. Drake has a long history of playing the field, and he isn't shy about admitting that. Most of his songs and the general vibe from his persona would convey that he's a misunderstood ladies' man who just wants to find love. Plenty of his music would have you thinking he's just one big softie with bad luck, confessing things like, "Just as I predicted, here we go again. They say the hottest loves have the coldest ends."
Just as I predicted, here we go again. They always say the hottest love has the coldest end.
But in reality, Drake is just as responsible for the downfall of his relationships as the women he's involved with are, if not more. One of the most prominent relationships he's been in was his hot and cold relationship with beauty mogul and singer Rihanna. He publicly lamented over the fact that she led him on and played with his heart, and even professed his love for her on stage at the 2016 MTV VMAs.
She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old.
A moment which Rihanna recalled to be one of the most uncomfortable parts of the whole show. The two had been linked together for years, collaborating on many songs, and eventually started to be in an open relationship in late 2016, according to sources. But it didn't take long for the two to part ways, and it did not seem to be like the most amicable of ends. In a 2018 interview with Vogue, Rihanna admitted that she and Drake were no longer close. In fact, they weren't even on speaking terms after the stunt he pulled at the VMAs. In her most signature, nonchalant Rihanna way, the singer said, "We don't have a friendship now, but we're not enemies either. It is what it is." We can only imagine the tears spilled and the shots poured in the club after this one. It seems like the only women Drake makes it a point to treat the kindest in his life aren't even women at all. They are girls. Drake has been accused many times of establishing creepily close relationships with girls half his age, and one that specifically came into light was his absurd friendship with Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown. During an interview, Millie gushed about how much she loved Drake and said they texted all the time. She even noted that he has told her that he misses her, which is insane.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
How is a 30-year-old man capable of missing an actual child he isn't related to enough to text them about it frequently? Millie was 14 at the time, and fans were not too happy to hear of this widely strange behavior from Drake. On Twitter, one user said, "People listening to Drake while he is a known groomer and pedophile that has inappropriate relationships with young girls. Find better idols. Drake, you make it oh so hard to defend you. It isn't just women that Drake seems to disrespect on the regular." His own father has also faced the brunt of it too. Drake's father, Dennis Graham, spoke out about how their relationship isn't as fraught as Drake would like to make it seem. Dennis said, "I had a conversation with Drake about that. I have always been with Drake. I talk to him if not every day, every other day. We really got into a deep conversation about that. I said, 'Drake, why are you saying all of this different stuff about me, man? This is not cool.' He goes, 'Dad, it sells records.' I said, 'Okay, well cool, talk about me.' As a response, Drake vehemently denies the claims from his dad. 'My father will say anything to anyone who is willing to listen to him,' he said, taking to Instagram to dismiss his father's insistence upon their pristine relationship. Either way, it appears that the people closest to Drake in his life, whether it be his own father or his love interests, don't always have the best things to say in regards to his behavior. Even his fans are getting sick and tired of him projecting his heartbroken image when so many rumors and evidence prove it otherwise. This guy Drake, a whole homophobe, misogynist, and narcissist all in one. He's struggling for real. Pick a struggle, it's embarrassing. Drake, a real-life weird dude for texting Millie Bobby Brown when she was young as and now she 18. Trust we haven't seen the last of his weird grooming behavior with her. Regardless of his attitude toward women and everyone else in his life, Drake is a megastar with a cult following that doesn't really seem to be depleting in numbers anytime soon, even with the constant criticism surrounding him. A couple days after the hot sauce incident dropped, Drake took to Instagram to post a not-so-cryptic caption to accompany his latest photo of himself. "You can have your 15 minutes of fame. I'll take the other 23 hours and 45 minutes. Even though this doesn't confirm or deny Hot Sauce Gate, the message is pretty clear. Drake is here to stay, and that bottle of Tabasco probably is too." For more news about celebrity drama and to keep up with the latest Drake and hip-hop scandals, don't forget to like and subscribe below.